only a reading language, but it is mainly a sound language, which means it lives in the ears more than in the eyes. However, most learners spend most of their time training their eyes because they read subtitles. They read grammar explanations, and they read vocabulary lists, while their ears are not getting enough real practice. Let me give you a clear example so you can imagine this better. You are watching an English movie with subtitles turned on, and while you are watching, you understand almost everything because you are reading the text. At the bottom of the screen, you feel happy and confident, and you think your English is improving very well. But one day you decide to turn the subtitles off, and suddenly everything feels different, because the same movie now sounds very fast. The words mix together, and you cannot catch them clearly. You begin to panic and think that your English level is low. But the real problem is not your level. The real problem is that your ears were never trained properly. Let me tell you about a learner named Alex. Alex studied English for 5 years, and during that time, he learned many grammar rules and many vocabulary words. So on paper, he looked like a strong student. However, when his foreign coworker spoke English to him in a natural way, Alex could not understand well. So he only smiled and nodded his head. Later, he said something honest. He said that when he reads English, he understands clearly. But when people speak, it sounds like noise. Alex was not lazy and he was not stupid. He simply trained his eyes much more than his ears. Subtitles feel helpful and safe because they make you feel comfortable. But when subtitles are on, your brain chooses the easy way, which is reading instead of listening. While your eyes are busy reading the text, your ears become quiet and relaxed. So you think you are practicing listening, but in reality you are mostly practicing reading. Now, let me explain what you can do in a simple and practical way. First, start listening to short English videos or audio without subtitles, and try not to pause too much or translate every word in your head, but instead allow the sound to enter your ears naturally, even if you understand only a small part at the beginning. Second, listen to the same audio again, but this time focus on how the speaker sounds. Notice the rhythm, notice the emotion, and notice how the voice goes up and down, instead of trying to catch every single word. Third, listen one more time, and after that you can check the subtitles if you really need to. But your main goal should not be understanding everything perfectly. Your goal should be training your ears to recognize English sounds. There is something very important that many learners do not know. Understanding comes after listening practice, not before it. Your brain first learns sound patterns and common word connections, and later it connects those sounds to meaning. This is exactly how children learn their first language, because they listen for many months before they fully understand, and slowly their brain builds strong connections. You do not need to practice for many hours every day. Even 10 minutes of focused listening daily can make a big difference if you are consistent and patient. You can listen to short videos, simple podcasts, or easy conversations. But the key is daily practice and not giving up too quickly. After some weeks, you will start noticing a small but powerful change because English will begin to feel slower, clearer, and more natural. The sounds that were once confusing will start feeling familiar, and your brain will not panic so quickly. So always remember this simple truth. If English feels fast, it does not mean you are bad at English. It only means that you trained the wrong skill for too long. When you stop training only your eyes and start training your ears seriously, your listening skill will grow, and real fluency will slowly begin. Fluency does not start with perfect speaking. Fluency starts with strong listening. If this lesson helped you understand your listening problem in a new way,